Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent in Martinsburg is Smallwood & Small Insurance. Get a quote at smallwoodandsmall.com.
Erie Insurance.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg has a brand new list of daily specials. Monday, stop on in for burger night or enjoy a nice juicy steak every Tuesday and Wednesday. The Palace Lounge also offers freshly steamed shrimp Thursdays and chef specials every Friday and Saturday. Sunday is all-day breakfast and there are drink specials daily too. So come enjoy the Palace Lounge. You can find them on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard.
Hi, my name's Corey, and I'm here at Orsini's in beautiful Martinsburg, West Virginia. We no longer specialize in only appliances. We have kitchen design, countertops, cabinets, flooring, and even a new 1,200 square foot sleep studio with brands such as Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Tempur-Pedic. 304-267-7251, 360 Hack Wilson Way in Martinsburg. We price match the big box stores, and we give back to our local community.
Orsini's.com.
When will I be able to retire? How do I make the most of the money I have? How do I leave a lasting legacy to my loved ones? I'm Philip McCoy, financial advisor with the Mirius Group, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated. Call us today at 304-263-4343 to help you make the most of your financial future. Our office is located at 1270 Winchester Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC.
It's time for the excitement of Division II college basketball featuring the Shepherd University Rams. Today's contest is brought to you by Smallwood & Small Insurance Group. Contact them today at 304-263-3361. Chris Ross of the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. Contact them today at callchrisross.com. Sutton & Janelle Attorneys at Law. Contact them at suttonandjanelle.com or visit their offices at 224 West King Street in Martinsburg. Orsini's Home Store, not just an appliance store any longer. They're at 360 Hack Wilson Way in Martinsburg or go to orsinis.com. The Marius Group of Financial Advisors. Call them at 304-263-4343. The Palace Lounge off Edwin Miller Boulevard. Go to their Facebook page for their full menu. And the Mangian Law Firm. Go to wvjusticelawyers.com. Now let's send it out to the Butcher Athletic Center on the campus of Shepherd University and join our TV10 broadcast crew for today's contest. Welcome here to the Butcher Center on the campus of Shepherd University as the Shepherd University women's basketball team gets ready to take on the Lock Haven Bald Eagles. Spencer Dupuy, Nick Brazzolini, happy to have you with us. Cameraman running main camera is Donald Kinney. We'll have sideline reports from our intern Avery Newport, also running a camera down there, and you'll hear from him here in the pregame show as he caught up with Shepherd women's basketball head coach Jenna Eckleberry. And Colin McLaughlin running things back in the studio. Spencer Dupuy, Nick Brazzolini, as we get ready for this first game of a women's and men's doubleheader from the Butcher Center. And we'll start with women's basketball first. The Shepherd Rams coming off that 80-70 victory over East Stroudsburg on Wednesday. Nick, what do you think that this Shepherd team's going to have to be able to do now? They're going to have 3 games a week because of all the postponements.
Yeah, it's something you're going to have to adjust to, but last time I talked to Coach Eckleberry about it, I think she was just excited that the kids are going to get a chance to play games, or that's how she referred to him as. But the team's going to get a chance to play games and get, action and get into this stretch of the schedule, because this is a Shepherd team that had a lot of time off from playing. So when you didn't have a season last year and you consider all that, it's exciting, I think, to just be on the court. Especially with how the world is right now. So they're going to try to take advantage of that. And this week has been a good week for Shepherd. We were here for the Mansfield game, a sloppy first quarter, but got better each quarter. And as the game went on, they really asserted themselves. And then we weren't here on Wednesday, but a pretty good win over East Stroudsburg as well. 2 double-digit wins this week for the Rams. A winnable game today against Lock Haven, but a team you can't overlook as well. So it should be a lot of fun to be out here and taking this game.
Definitely will be. The Shepherd women's basketball team, they come in at 14-3 on the season, 8-3 in the PSAC. I mentioned that win over East Stroudsburg on Wednesday, 80-70. Graduate student guard Marley McLaughlin led the way with 25 points. Junior guard Abby Beeman added 21 points and 10 boards for a double-double. And Cindy Clayton added 17 points. Looking at, from that game, obviously we weren't here for that game, but, they've now put together a few wins after a few losses, Nate.
Yep, back-to-back wins. They slipped up at Kutztown. Just wasn't a good performance for this team. Only put up 47, and that's uncharacteristic of the Shepherd women. They are a pretty good scoring team on the year, averaging about 70 points per game. So that was just a bad performance, but it was a good Kutztown team. A ranked Golden Bears squad. They're on the road, tough place to play, and it just wasn't Shepherd's best performance. And that was after back-to-back wins. But overall, this month has been a little bit tougher than earlier in the year. At the end of December, you had a loss to Seton Hill, 61-59. Then you lost to Bloomsburg by 11 and had that loss to Kutztown. So while, for the most part, Shepherd's still winning games and dominating, there's still been a few losses here and there that are just uncharacteristic of this team. Not that they wouldn't lose to a team like Kutztown normally, because they are a good basketball team. Any team could win. It's surprising that they only had 47 points and really didn't shoot the ball well. So I think heading into the day, it's another chance to get back in the win column, continue to clean up those little mistakes that they've had, like turnovers or just sloppy play at times, and put together a nice little 3-game win streak, and then you'll have to have another big week next week. But obviously they're focused on one day at a time. It starts with this Saturday game, and it's going to be important for them to come out strong, because we know it's a Saturday afternoon. Sometimes you come out a little bit flat, so hopefully the Rams have the energy this afternoon.
Yeah, and looking back to that game on Wednesday, Shepherd got out to a 49-31 lead at halftime, and then only scored 11 points in the third quarter while giving up 20. And then, so obviously, kind of got it to be a 10-point ball game, where it looked like at halftime Shepherd was, going to roll really. 30, 40-point victory.
Yeah, in this conference, you're going to see teams continue to fight, continue to make things close. And that's what East Stroudsburg did, and they started to rally back as the game went on. So I think today what you'd like to see out of the Rams is them play a full 4 quarters of basketball and play well throughout those 4 quarters, because even on the win over Mansfield, which ended up being a 20-point win, Shepherd came out really sloppy, and they didn't play good basketball until that fourth quarter, really. As the game went on, they started to pick things up, and that's why they were able to build that lead. But that was a close ball game against just an average Mansfield team. So as of late, the Rams have struggled a little bit in playing a full 4 quarters. I think you want to see them do that today against a Lock Haven team.
And we're here on the pregame show brought to you by Johnny's Express. Johnny's has all your game day food and drink needs. If you need a way to serve it all up, they've got you covered. That's Johnny's Express, located at 1456 Winchester Avenue in Martinsburg. Right now, we will step aside for a 2-minute break. And on the other side of that break, you'll hear Avery Newport, our intern's interview with head coach of the Shepherd women's basketball team, Jenna Eckleberry. That's coming up in the next segment of the Johnny's Express tip-off show. We're back in 2 minutes.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent in Martinsburg is Smallwood & Small Insurance. Get a quote at smallwoodandsmall.com.
Erie Insurance.
Are you considering selling your home and don't know where to start? Then call Chris Ross and the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. A Martinsburg High School graduate, Chris knows the local market, and he's proven it as #1 real estate team in West Virginia in 2019. Phone Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams at 304-579-7349 or go to callchrisross.com. Let's celebrate your real estate milestone together.
You've been in an accident. Why won't the insurance company pay? Because they're trying to save money at your expense. Call Mansion Ferretti for your free consultation. We have the experience to deal with the insurance company and get you the compensation you deserve. Mansion Ferretti, when you need justice.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg has a brand new list of daily specials. Monday, stop on in for burger night or enjoy a nice juicy steak every Tuesday and Wednesday. The Palace Lounge also offers freshly steamed shrimp Thursdays and chef specials every Friday and Saturday. Sunday is all-day breakfast and there are drink specials daily too. So come enjoy the Palace Lounge. You can find them on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard.
Welcome back to the Butcher Center here on the campus of Shepherd University. The Johnny's Express tip-off show brought to you by Johnny's Express. Johnny's has all your game day food and drink needs. And if you need a way to serve it all up, they've got you covered. That's Johnny's Express, located at 1456 Winchester Avenue in Martinsburg. Spencer Puig, Verzolini, happy to have you with us here as we get you set for Shepherd women's basketball action, part of a doubleheader as the Shepherd programs take on Lock Haven here on this Saturday afternoon. We're now here from head coach of the Shepherd women's basketball team, Jenna Eckleberry, from our intern, Avery Newport.
Guys, I'm here with head coach of the Shepherd Rams women's basketball team, Jenna Eckleberry. Coach, your guys won on Wednesday against East Stroudsburg, 80-70. What are some things you felt your team did well in the win?
We were ready to play. We jumped out in the first and second quarter, ready to play. We were moving the ball well, taking care of the ball. We shot extremely well. Unfortunately, we kind of took a foot off the gas and made it a game in the second half. So, you know, a win is a win. We're going to take it anytime we get one in this awesome conference in the PSAC, and I'm definitely not going to give it back. But we got to put together a whole game, not just half of a game.
Now, what are some things you feel your team has to do to slow down this Lock Haven team today?
We got to take care of the ball. We're not really valuing the ball very well right now. We have lazy turnovers, unforced turnovers. We do a good job of getting steals and pressing and making things happen, but we're not doing the best job at converting on those opportunities. So we got to take care of the ball. This team is very, very big. They have two people that average a double-double, so we're going to have to protect the paint. We're going to rebound. We're going to send our guards down there and double team. So we know the game plan. Hopefully we can buy into it and stick to it and accomplish what we want to today.
Now, your team has played 3 games in 5 days last week, and you have another 3-game week coming up this week because of rescheduling and COVID issues and whatever. How has this affected your team, playing this many games over this many weeks?
The players seem to like it because they just want to play basketball, but it's definitely affected the scout and the preparation. Usually we have at least 2 days to prepare for a game, and now that limits us watching film on ourselves as well because we only have 1 day to prepare for the next day. And then you have to have an off day in there. So we do a lot of stuff with Scout, and I think we focus a lot on it, so that limits our opportunities in that aspect. But, you know, we lost a whole season last year, so we're just happy to get all the games in that we possibly can get into, and our girls are buying into it, and we have a deep bench, so hopefully that comes into play down the stretch here because we're going to be playing 3 games in 5 days for the rest of the time.
Now, you guys are currently second place in the PSAC Eastern Division. Are you guys thinking about the postseason or the playoffs right now, or still focused on the regular season?
We're just focused 1 day at a time. We know what this conference is and how we have to play each game, because especially with this Lock Haven game, you know, we know what our ultimate goal is, so we have an idea where we are at the standings and what we still want to accomplish, but we can't accomplish that goal if we take one game for granted. So it's 1 game at a time. We'll see what we can do and get on to the next.
Thanks so much, Coach.
Thank you.
That was Eckleberry of the Shepherd Rams. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Avery. You'll hear from him during the broadcast a little bit, and then at halftime we'll have him live down there on the court with Coach Eckleberry and most likely at the end of the game as well. But that was the coaches' interviews brought to you by Orsini's Home Store, not just an appliance store any longer. Located at 360 Hack Wilson Way in Martinsburg. Go to Orsinis.com. And Nick, obviously, playing 3 games the rest of the way is going to be hard, but, as probably the players, being able to compete on the court this season is exactly what they want after not being able to last year.
Yeah, that's the most important thing, and I think players want to play. And I remember when I played in high school, it was always more fun to have game day than a practice day. So games might seem like more work, but really, I mean, you're not running sprints. You're just playing the game that you love to play. There's no extra hard work that you need to put in necessarily to get ready for the game. If you have 3 games in a week, you have less practices. So practice is really the hard part. I think game day is the fun part and what you put in all that work for. So for the players, it's great. But in terms of preparation and getting ready for games, there's not as much time to scout, not as much time to prepare for the opponent. So in that way, it's a little bit less beneficial. But like she said, and that's kind of always been my mentality, is that if you're playing games, it's definitely more fun than practicing.
Yeah, and there are some players that are like this. They're such gamers that they'll prepare for games. They'll, because of the ability of the PSAC, they can go on and watch any game on the PSAC Digital Network. So there's some players that may be scouting themselves, trying to see what the player they know they're going to be matched up with does in games if they have that time.
Oh, yeah, you're definitely scouting yourself or scouting for yourself if you're at this level. You don't just go to a game and go, well, we'll just hop on the court and play. I mean, obviously you're preparing individually, you're preparing as a team. Just that time is a little bit limited. You won't have as much time to get ready for an opponent as maybe you normally would. But, again, it's basketball. There's only so many things you can do to disrupt the other team. So you're going to learn as you go. You're going to just hop on the court and play. So it's good that these teams are getting a season in. And that's the most important thing, because last year, obviously, they didn't get to play due to COVID. And really, that's not what you want to see.
Exactly. And we'll take a break now on the Johnny's Express Tip-Off Show, brought to you by Johnny's Express. Johnny's has all your game day food and drink needs. If you need a way to serve it all up, they've got you covered as well. That's Johnny's Express, located at 1456 Winchester Avenue in Martinsburg. We'll be back in 2 minutes, and we'll break down more of this matchup. That's next. You're tuned in to Shepherd Women's Hoops on Talk Radio on TV 10.
Hi, this is Talk Radio WRNR and TV10's Rob Mario. My family first stayed at La Bella Vita at Deep Creek Lake in Maryland several summers ago, and we've gone back every summer since. La Bella Vita is owned by Martinsburg residents who've meticulously decorated and furnished this amazing mountaintop vacation home with breathtaking lake views that is only 2 hours away, featuring 5 bedrooms, 5.5 bathrooms, a fireplace, a large family room with an 85-inch TV, a hot tub, and multiple decks. There's lots more of the La Bella Vita experience to enjoy, including Deep Creek Lake itself, a 3,900-acre lake with 69 miles of shoreline. It's a great combination, and it's waiting for you. So take it from somebody who's been there multiple times. You are going to love staying at La Bella Vita at Deep Creek Lake. For more information, visit the Facebook page or contact Tailor Made Deep Creek Vacations and Sales, or call 301-750-2182.
Are you considering selling your home and don't know where to start? Then call Chris Ross and the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. A Martinsburg High School graduate, Chris knows the local market, and he's proven it as #1 real estate team in West Virginia in 2019. Phone Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams at 304-579-7349 or go to callchrisross.com. Let's celebrate your real estate milestone together.
You've been in an accident. The choice of a lawyer may be the biggest decision you make for you and your family's future. At Mansion Ferretti, we offer a free consultation and no fees until we win your case. Call us today and protect your future. Mansion Ferretti, when you need justice.
Welcome back here to the Butcher Center on the campus of Shepherd University. Spencer Nick Versalini, happy to have you with us. Donald Kinney running camera, Avery Newport, our intern, running camera as well down courtside, and we'll hear from him throughout the ball game. But now let's kind of scout this Bald Eagles team, see what they're all about. Nick, the Bald Eagles of Lock Haven come in at 8-9 overall, 5-8 in the PSAC, coming off of a 59-53 loss at Westchester on Wednesday. Graduate student forward Anara Parker had 16 points, 15 boards to lead the Bald Eagles. Freshman guard Carly Fitzmaurice added 13 points and 5 assists. Parker is the team leader in points per game with 14.4 points per game. And senior center Janelle Robinson leads the way, rebounding 9.7 boards a game. And obviously this team is definitely hungry for a victory.
Yeah, and they're out is Taylor Letty, who averages 14.5 points per game, but she only has played 2 games this year. So even without her, though, they have 3 players averaging double figures that will be active today. And it's a real solid Lock Haven team at 8-9, 5-8 in the conference. You look at some of their scores against some good teams in the PSAC. A loss to Kutztown that's very similar to the loss that Shepherd had at 65-44. And some good wins over East Strasburg, a 5-point win over Millersville, a tight game against Shippensburg, tight game against Westchester. So they'll play you tough. They'll keep it close. Even if they have a losing record on the year, this is a solid Lock Haven team that you can't underestimate.
And definitely, if you're looking back at the schedule, it just seems like they really can't put anything together. They'll win, then they'll lose. They'll win, then they'll lose. They'll win, then they'll lose. With their 8 victories overall. And if you were to just base it off of that, it seems like they'll lose by. They'll be pretty close in some games, and then they'll win some games. So if you're basing it off that after the 59-53 loss on Wednesday, this could be a victory for them.
It could be.
Could be a bounce-back game where they get the win just because it seems like that's how they're playing overall this year.
Yeah, started the year 3-0, but obviously those were non-conference games. Kind of a tough loss there to Edinburgh to start the year in the PSAC, but they'll be competitive. I think they'll give Shepherd definitely a run for their money today because, like I said, they have some good scoring. They have some good size, which we saw the Rams struggle with some size the other night against Mansfield when they were able to work the ball on the post to Hilton, and she had some good, tough drives to the basket and provided some issues for Shepherd. So we'll see if that can play to Lock Haven's advantage. They don't have as up-tempo of an offense as the Rams do, but they play pretty good defense, only giving up about 59 points per game, averaging 57, though, so not really what you want to be there. Turnovers a little bit high. We've seen Shepherd struggle with turnovers as well. Both these teams over 17 a game, so that is an issue for both teams. And you look at what also is a good statistic for Lock Haven is the rebounding category. They usually win by about 6.5 to 7 rebounds per game. 6.7 is what they're averaging in rebound margin, and 43 rebounds a game. So they're tough on the glass, and Shepherd only gets about, 34 rebounds a game. So they have the size advantage. If they can use that to their advantage and work the ball down low, that could slow down the tempo of the game and help Lock Haven at least keep it close, if not win this game today.
Yeah, definitely. And, when you compare the numbers overall, it seems like rebounding-wise, Shepherd definitely gets out-rebounded, and this Lock Haven team out-rebounds its opponents by, overall the margin 6.5 or 6.7 rebounds per game over, while giving up 36.6. They rebound at a pace of 43.3.
Yep, they're good on the glass, like I said. They're going to, have good size, good interior presence. They don't shoot the ball bad they're not a great three-point shooting team at 25%. They're not a good free throw shooting team either, about 65%. But they're solid from the floor at 36%. So if they can work the ball inside and use their size to their advantage, they'll be okay today. But overall, their offense won't be able to keep pace with Shepherd if the Rams are able to score at the rate that they've been doing this year. Shooting about 44% from the floor and I believe 33% from three. So they're a good shooting team in Shepherd, and it will be kind of a matchup between two different styles of play, which, depending on who kind of asserts their style on this ball game, that will kind of determine who gets the win today.
Yeah, it definitely will. And let's just do a little comparison here. And it seems like Shepherd's shooting the lights out of the ball, free throw-wise, over 80%. And you compare that to Lock Haven only shooting about 64.5%. 3-point wise, Shepherd, kind of, we talked about this all year since the first day, before the first game at home that we had on the call for, and we had Coach Eckleberry on the sports mix. She said that kind of three-pointing was their bugaboo overall. They're shooting 33.1% from three, giving up 26%, and you look at Lock Haven, they're shooting about 24.7% while giving up about 27.5%. So obviously today, three-pointers in favor of Shepherd. And then, look at overall shooting percentage. Shepherd shooting 45.5%, giving up 36.9%. And Lock Haven only coming in at about 36%, giving up about 36.5%. So obviously, numbers-wise, Shepherd has a big edge.
Yeah, in terms of offense. I think one area, though, where Lock Haven, not only the rebounding category, does have a little bit of an edge, is you got to look at their balance. They have a little bit more depth, I think, than the Rams do, at least offensively. The Rams typically rely on Beeman, McLaughlin, and Clayton to get the majority of the points. And we saw Megan Shipley step up and play well, but you look at two players off the bench that are going to contribute, or at least not necessarily off the bench, but be role players on this team. And Jackie Fetzko, who's averaging 6.1 points, and Carly Fitzmaurice, who averages 5 points. Rams really, they go three deep in terms of scorers that are above 5 points, but Lock Haven has a few more players that can contribute and provide some good offense for you. So that is an area where they do have a little bit more firepower, it seems like, in their role players.
Yeah, definitely. And we'll hit the final break here of the Johnny's Express tip-off show, brought to you by Johnny's Express. They have all your game day food and drink needs. If you need a way to serve it all up, they've got you covered as well. Johnny's Express, located at 1456 Winchester Avenue in Martinsburg. We'll be back in 2 minutes to wrap up the pregame show, get the next keys to the game, and our projected starting lineups. You're tuning in to Shepherd Hoops on TV 10.
A reputation for caring, a legacy of service. At Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations, it's been our story since 1880. A family-owned business, we support the needs and wishes of families. We offer traditional services, as well as many options for cremation, customized remembrances, and pre-planning. Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations retains its family atmosphere and stays true to its roots. Contact us for advanced planning, or at your time of loss. We're here when you need us.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent in Martinsburg is Smallwood & Small Insurance. Get a quote at smallwoodandsmall.com.
Erie Insurance.
You've been in an accident. A distracted driver put texting over safety. Your injuries, loss of income, and medical bills can last a long time, even a lifetime. Our job is to try and secure justice that will protect you and your family for the rest of your life. Mansion Ferretti, when you need justice.
A reputation for caring, a legacy of service. At Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations, it's been our story since 1880. A family-owned business, we support the needs and wishes of families. We offer traditional services, as well as many options for cremation, customized remembrances, and pre-planning. Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations retains its family atmosphere and stays true to its roots. Contact us for advanced planning, or at your time of loss. We're here when you need us.
Welcome back here to the Butcher Center on the campus of Shepherd University. We're in the final segment here of the Johnny's Express tip-off show. We approach tip-off here about just under 3 minutes left on the pregame clock. Now we'll get the keys to the game and players to look out for, brought to you by CMA's Honda of Winchester, 3985 Valley Pike. CMA moving lives forward. Nick, looking at this matchup, what are your keys to the game? We'll start with the visitors, Lock Haven.
I think for Lock Haven, you got to use your size to your advantage and continue to dominate in the rebounding category. We mentioned the margin there, about 6.5, 7 rebounds more than their opponent. per game. So they do a good job on the glass, use that to your advantage, and continue to, I guess, allow that to set the tempo for the game, because if you allow Shepherd to get out and run, especially if Abby Beeman with the ball in her hands, they become a very dangerous offensive team. So that would be my key to Lockhaven. Really set the tempo and use your size to your advantage. Continue to do a good job on grabbing the rebounds and prevent second chance opportunities for Shepherd.
And for Shepherd?
I think you kind of got to do a little bit of the opposite of that. You want to set the tone for yourself and really cut down on your turnovers, because this offense, like we said, they shoot the ball tremendously at 45% now from the floor and 33% from three. But what has hurt them all season has been sloppy play and turnovers. So play a full 4 quarters and don't have that sloppy play that allows you to be in a much closer game than maybe you were looking for. And then a player for each team. We'll go with Parker for Lockhaven. She's been their leading scorer this year and good on the rebounding category as well at 9.2. That will be a tough matchup for Sydney Clayton down low. And then for the Rams, Marlene McLaughlin's been riding a hot streak. Let's go with her today, see if she can keep that up. But really, as we know, Abby Beeman is the key to this Rams offense, even if she's not scoring well. But McLaughlin's been their top scorer, so we'll continue, and we'll see if she can continue that today.
All right, that does it for the Johnny's Express Tip-Off Show. We'll be back in 2 minutes with lineups and first tip. You're tuning to Shepherd Hoops on TV 10.
The right attorney can make all the difference in the outcome of your case.
I called Sutton and Janelle, the best lawyers you could ask for.
Sutton and Janelle Attorneys at Law. 70 years of collective legal experience. Family law, criminal defense, DUI, personal injury, and mediation.
Sutton and Janelle got the most favorable outcome I could have expected.
Visit Sutton and Janelle's new historic location, 224 West King Street in Martinsburg. Online at suttonandjanelle.com. Sutton and Janelle Attorneys at Law. They value your rights and are passionate about your success.
There's nothing like spending a week at the lake. In my experience, La Bella Vita at Deep Creek Lake is the perfect getaway. Owned by Martinsburg residents, it's only 2 hours away. Whether it's lounging on the spacious deck with amazing views or relaxing in the hot tub, it just doesn't get better than La Bella Vita. With plenty of space for family and friends, this 5-bedroom, 5.5-bathroom home is the perfect luxury mountaintop retreat. Inside, you'll find an extremely well-furnished home that features 2 master bedrooms, an 85-inch TV for everybody, and a fully accessible kitchen and dining area, with everything your entire family will need. Our family enjoyed roasting s'mores at the fire pit in the evenings, and by day, exploring much of the 3,900 acres that makes up Deep Creek Lake. The community has several excellent restaurants and lots of family-friendly activities, and they're all just a short distance away. For more information, visit the Facebook page or contact Tailor-Made Deep Creek Vacations and Sales at 301-750-2182.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg has a brand new list of daily specials. Monday, stop on in for burger night or enjoy a nice juicy steak every Tuesday and Wednesday. The Palace Lounge also offers freshly steamed shrimp Thursdays and chef specials every Friday and Saturday. Sunday is all-day breakfast and there are drink specials daily too. So come enjoy the Palace Lounge. You can find them on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard.
Hi, I'm Annette McDonald, and I am the designer at Orsini's in Martinsburg, West Virginia. We welcome you into our store to show you a complete line of what we do here. We design your cabinetry, quartz countertops, granite countertops, hardware, anything for the full remodel of your kitchen and your home needs. We also do bathrooms, and we have flooring available too. We make sure that your project with Orsini's is the best in the market. Welcome to Orsini's.
Orsini's.com.
Welcome back to the Butcher Center here on the campus of Shepherd University. Spencer Boone and Verzolini, not Colin McLaughlin. He's back in the studio. I'm so used to saying that for the show now. Happy to have you with us here. Our cameraman, Donald Kenny, and on the court side, you'll hear from him reporting-wise and running camera is Avery Newport, our intern. As we get ready for today's matchup, we'll give you the starting lineups. And we'll start with the visitors. find that right here, as we don't have things updated yet on the site. Graduate student forward, Anera Parker. Freshman guard, Carly Fitzmaurice. Senior center, Janelle Robinson. Freshman guard, Brooke Lawyer. Am I missing anybody, Nick? That was 4.
Jackie Fetzko is also.
Jackie Fetzko as well. Now for Shepherd, same lineup I believe we're used to seeing. That will be Abby Beeman, number 4 at guard. Marley McLaughlin, number 25 at guard. Sydney Clayton, the graduate student forward. Megan Shipley, the freshman. And Hannah Myers. As always, for the most part, when Hannah Myers is now back in the lineup, but those were the Modern Renovations starting lineups, brought to you by Modern Renovations. West Virginia homeowners trust the experts at Modern Renovations for roofing. Call them at 304-564-6317 to schedule your free estimate or visit mymodernrenovations.com. And as the starters being announced here at the Butcher Center, Nick, obviously, the same starting lineup you're getting for Shepherd, as they've had most of the season.
Yeah, and a decent crowd on hand here at the Butcher Center for this Saturday afternoon contest.
You always get more people on hand for a Saturday than a Monday or a Wednesday night.
Yeah, typically, and so it should be a pretty good atmosphere. Hopefully that can, if you're the Rams, bring the best out of them. But like we said, Lock Haven will not be an easy opponent, and this should be a solid ball game, I think, between these two teams and two different styles.
As we get ready for tip-off, opening tip brought to you by Hagerstown Ford, revolutionizing the car buying experience. Buy your next vehicle online. They'll deliver it to you. If you don't like it, they'll take it back. Go to HagerstownFord.com for more. In the circle for Shepherd is Sydney Clayton. In the circle there for Lock Haven is Janelle Robinson, the tip won by Shepherd. Fortunately, they give it away, though. Robinson has it. Now she's got it over to Robinson again. Robinson at the top of the key. She's trying to find somebody to pass it to. She'll put the ball on the ground, dribble, turnaround shot. But it'll be a charge taken there by Clayton to start things out. Great job there by Clayton to get the foul call, the charging call.
Yeah, like we said, this is a tough matchup. Robinson standing at 6'2". She's a senior from Williamsport, Pennsylvania, and off the bounce, she has the size advantage on Clayton, but good job by her to stand in there and take the charge.
Beeman now to Clayton. Clayton at the top of the key, passes it over to Shipley. Shipley there will take a shot from the top of the key. That was the first shot of the game, brought to you by the Berkeley County Health Department. Prevent, Promote, Protect, located at 122 Waverly Court in Martinsburg. Call 304-263-5131. Get your shots from the Berkeley County Health Department. As we remain scoreless here, about 9 minutes left in the contest. Another foul offensively there for, that was a traveling foul there on Robinson. So that's back-to-back fouls for her to start off the ball game on the offensive side.
Well, no foul, just a travel.
Or
just a
turnover.
turnover.
Yeah, turnover.
Back-to-back turnovers, though.
Yeah. Beeman now over to Myers. Myers to McLaughlin. McLaughlin passes to Clayton, and Clayton travels herself. So back-to-back turnovers here as we get ready, or as we continue things here. About 8:52 and counting left in this first quarter from the Butcher Center on the campus of Shepherd University.
And those are the travels you can't, or the turnovers you can't have. Travels are just really unexcusable at this point.
Myers almost had the takeaway. She falls down as she's trying to get possession of the ball. Shot coming there from Fitzmaurice. That one is no good as it goes out of bounds. It'll be Shepherd possession here. Beeman has it. Beeman now to Shipley. Back to Beeman. To Clayton from the top of the key. That shot's no good. Hannah Myers pushes out the rebound, but she's unable. Shepherd's unable to keep the possession. Now Fitzmaurice has it. She's calling out the offense here, guarded by McLaughlin. And she'll take a step-back three, and that shot's off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Beeman. Beeman now starts to run the court. She'll put a pass on the court to Clayton. She'll try to lay that up and in. No good. Rebounded there by the Bald Eagles. Now running the court is Fitzmaurice. Fitzmaurice now trying to set up the offense. She'll pass it there over to Parker. Parker now over to Ramachok from 3. That shot's no good, but there is Robinson with she tried to put it back, but it's no good. And then I thought it was a turnover, but apparently it is not a turnover. So it will remain with the Bald Eagles, who don't appear to know that it is. Now they're sending somebody over to get the inbounds play, Nick.
Yeah, early on, this is very similar to the game we saw.
They also had 6 players on the court there for a second.
Against Mansfield. Just sloppy play and neither offense getting really anything going.
Roman Chalk now hands it off to Fitzmaurice. Fitzmaurice. She'll take us 3. That shot is on the way. No good. Rebounded there by Shipley. Shipley to Myers. Myers now to Beeman. She'll get it past half court. Beeman will run the court, then pass it over to Clayton. And back to Shipley, just inside the arc. No good. Myers with the board. Over to Shipley. Now to McLaughlin. McLaughlin will put the ball on the ground, dribble, drive in. She'll step back shot. That's no good. As we're under 7 minutes and we remain scoreless here in the first quarter. Getting it there is Parker for the Bald Eagles. Now over to Lawyer. Lawyer's deep 3 on the way. That's no good. Rebounded by Clayton. Clayton to Beeman. Beeman now will dribble, drive in. She'll put the layup up and in. Abby Beeman gets on the scoreboard and gets the first points of the ball game. And they go to the Shepherd Rams. They're on top 2-0 here with 6:30 left in the first quarter of this ball game. And Fitzmaurice picks up her dribble, passes it there to Parker. Parker's shot's no good. Beeman has it now running the court. Over to Clayton. She'll put one up, and she'll get fouled trying to go to the rim, and she'll shoot 2.
Well, Beeman in transition, like I said, if she gets the ball on the fast break, it's just so tough to stop, whether it's dumping down her teammate like she did on this possession, hitting Sydney Clayton, or if it's her going coast to coast and getting a layup. It's very tough for any team to stop. And if you're Lock Haven, you got to try to prevent those fast break situations. So either make your shots more or get rebounds and don't allow them to get back in transition.
Clayton's first shot is good. Now 3-0 lead. She's about an 86% free throw shooter. Second one's good. Shepherd out to a 4-0 lead here. 6:14 left in this first quarter. Running now down the court. And Myers all over the court today. Picked up by Clayton. Now over to Beeman. She's starting to run the court. She'll pass it down low to McLaughlin. McLaughlin unable to keep the handles, though, and it'll be a turnover going back the other way.
Yeah, these are sloppy possessions that you can't have, but again, Shepherd getting what it wants. Transition offense, just unable to execute there with a poor pass underneath.
First quarter presented to you on TV 10 by Chris Ross and the Milestone Real Estate Group. Buying or selling a home, call 304-579-7349 or go to callchrisross.com. We'll get you the other one here momentarily. As Lawyer has it, she'll pass it now over to Parker. Parker's layup is up no good, but she gets fouled. Well, actually, was that, I think that was Wigel. Or no, that was Parker. Couldn't see the number on the shirt. Actually, no, that is 42. That's Fetzko. She's at the line. Fetzko on the season, a 61% free throw shooter. That one's off the mark, no good. First quarter on TV 10 also brought to you by Smallwood and Small Insurance Group in Martinsburg, your total insurance solution at 121 Administrative Drive in Martinsburg. Phone 304-263-3361. Second shot is good, so Lock Haven finally gets on the board. It's a 4-1 lead for the Shepherd Rams. 5:37 left in this first quarter.
It's one way to cut into the lead a little bit, but as we said, Lock Haven not a great free throw shooting team, and they're going to have to convert from the line today to get those easy points.
Myers now over to McLaughlin. McLaughlin trying to find something. She'll run to the other side of the court over to Beeman at the top of the key. Beeman back now to Myers. Myers will go down low. She'll get hit trying to go for the basket, so she'll go to the line.
It was an excellent extra pass by Marley McLaughlin. She caught the ball on the wing, knew exactly where she was going with the ball to Hannah Myers on the baseline. Myers driving baseline and getting the foul. So really good execution of the offense for the Rams.
Myers, 57.1% free throw shooter. Now 8 of 15 on the season. Second shot is up, and that's no good. Rebound is gotten by Parker. Now going back the other way is Fitzmaurice. Now down low to Lawyer. Lawyer to Parker, but taken away by Shipley. Now over to McLaughlin. McLaughlin now will dribble drive the court. She'll pass it back out to Beeman. Beeman will take a deep three. That one's off the mark, no good. Running for the board is Romanchuk. Now over to Fitzmaurice. Fitzmaurice now trying to find something. She'll pass it out to Romanchuk. Her three on the way. That's no good. Rebounded by McLaughlin. McLaughlin to Beeman. Trying to find something on offense. She'll pass to Clayton. A wide open layup. That one is good. Shepherd up to a 6-1 lead here with 4:15 left.
Yeah, Lockhaven's got to run the floor. I mean, Fetzko was well behind the play. Sydney Clayton and Abby Beeman, just an excellent bounce pass. That's just too easy for the Rams.
We got a timeout here. 4:05 left in this first quarter. We'll step aside for a 30-second break. You're tuned in to Shepherd Hoops action on TV 10.
Hi, my name's Corey, and I'm here at Orsini's in beautiful Martinsburg, West Virginia. We no longer specialize in only appliances. We have kitchen design, countertops, cabinets, flooring, and even a new 1,200 square foot sleep studio with brands such as Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Tempur-Pedic. 304-267-7251, 360 Hack Wilson Way in Martinsburg. We price match the big box stores, and we give back to our local community.
Orsini's.com.
Welcome back here to the Butcher Center. Shepherd up 6-1 here on a timeout. Those are brought to you by the Marist Group and Ameriprise Financial Advisors, John Everson and Phil McCoy. Stop by 1270 Winchester Avenue in Martinsburg. Call 304-263-4343 on that timeout. Right before that, Hannah Myers got her first personal foul. And here as we await this timeout, Nick, obviously kind of a slow start here for both squads. Not a good shooting percentage there for Shepherd. Right now, Shepherd shooting 2 of 8, while Lockhaven is 0 of 10. And Shepherd 0 of 1 from beyond the arc, while Lockhaven 0 of 4. Obviously, this is kind of like what we saw on Monday. A kind of slow start, but Shepherd was on top.
Yeah, and again, the Rams are doing good things on the defensive side for the most part, are making it tough on Lockhaven, but also Lockhaven has settled for a lot of bad shots from 3 that aren't necessarily there or really in their range. You have a size advantage, use your post players to your advantage and get them established, but they really haven't done much either.
Yeah, they have not done a lot here as Fitzmaurice now over to Lawyer. Lawyer now to shot clock violation, though. That one is Wigel.
And you look back on that possession we just watched for Lockhaven. Some good ball movement, but not a whole lot of movement without the ball in your hands to create a look for yourself. It was just a slow possession that didn't open up anything but a contested elbow jumper.
Clayton has it now over to McLaughlin. McLaughlin ends up turning. Oh, they're going to call a jump ball there? They'll call a jump ball. Will be possession arrow to Shepherd after she kind of lost possession there. Now McLaughlin, her 3 is on the way. That is no good. Rebounded there by Fetzko. Now that is Lawyer trying to find somebody in the corner for 3. That's off the mark, no good. Rebounded there by Shepard. As Kara Miner's in the ball game. Now Sydney Clayton's putback layup is good. Shepard out to an 8-1 lead here. 2:45 left in this first quarter of play.
Well, Abby Beeman gets to the hole easily. Couldn't quite make the layup, but a great follow by Sydney Clayton. And that's pretty much been Shepard's offense in this first quarter. That's a good move, though, by Fetzko.
Fetzko puts the first field goal up and good, so it's 8-3 ball game now here for Shepard on top. And going down low to Clayton, she'll put that one up and in off of the glass, and Shepard out to a 7-point lead, 10-3 here with 2:12 left in this first quarter.
That's back-to-back good post play on both sides. Clayton getting the best of Fetzko that time to get the basket.
3 on the way. That's an air ball gotten there by Wigel. No good on the putback. Now Beeman has it. Beeman running the court over to Myers. Myers 3 on the way. That one rolls around and in. Shepard with his first 3 of the game. That's from Kara Miner. Shepard up 13-3 here. 1:43 left in this first quarter. Fitzmaurice now over to Romanchuk. Romanchuk now to Lawyer. Lawyer shot's no good. Rebounded by Clayton. Clayton out of Beeman. Beeman will run the court here. She'll look for somebody to pass it to. She passes it to McLaughlin. McLaughlin from 3. That's off the mark. Rebounded there by Clayton. Clayton's shot rolls around, and that's good. Shepard up 15-3 here after a big output here in the last few minutes of this first quarter. 1:06 left here. Fitzmaurice now running the ball, running the offense. She'll try to find somebody to pass it to. And she'll hand it off there to Lawyer. Lawyer will take a deep 3. That one is sunk. 15-6 now. Shepard on top. Under 45 seconds left in this first quarter. Deep pass to McLaughlin from Beeman. McLaughlin will run it. Try to shoot a little jumper there. That's contested, and she gets fouled. She'll go to the line.
Not going to lie, I was pretty surprised that went in for Brooke Lawyer just because that whole possession, Lockhaven just had too many players too close together, didn't have really good spacing, and Lawyer able to use her skill set, though, to hit a step-back 3 and knock it down.
Maddie White here checks in for Clayton. Clayton with 10 points so far here in this first quarter. First shot by McLaughlin is up and through. McLaughlin, a 78.3 free throw percent shooter. Second shot is up, and that's straight through as well. 17-6 the lead here, 41.1 seconds left in the first quarter. As Shepard running a trap here. Getting out to Romanchuk. Romanchuk now over to Lawyer from 3. That shot is airballed, and Beeman has it. Beeman now will pass the timeline here as the shot clock is off. We're under 19 seconds left in this first quarter. She'll wait for the last shot of the quarter as she's right in front of the scorer's table. She'll take it to the top of the key on the other side. She'll dribble drive in, and she'll get fouled going to the lane with 3 seconds left, and she'll be at the free throw line. Beeman on the season, a nearly 90% free throw shooter. Leads the team in that category.
Anytime you have a player like Abby Beeman, she misses that one, but a player that can get to the rim and draw those fouls, you want her to be a good free throw shooter, and she's definitely an elite free throw shooter, as you said, above 90%.
She makes 1 of 2 here. Now coming in for McLaughlin is Mackenzie Freeze. As Fitzmaurice will just let the clock run out in the period. Shepard on top, 18-6 here. We'll head to the second quarter. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're tuned into Shepard Hoops on TV 10.
You've been in an accident. Why won't the insurance company pay? Because they're trying to save money at your expense. Call Mansion Ferretti for your free consultation. We have the experience to deal with the insurance company and get you the compensation you deserve. Mansion Ferretti, when you need justice.
Are you considering selling your home and don't know where to start? Then call Chris Ross and the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. A Martinsburg High School graduate, Chris knows the local market, and he's proven it as #1 real estate team in West Virginia in 2019. Phone Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams at 304-579-7349 or go to callchrisross.com. Let's celebrate your real estate milestone together.
Welcome back to the Butcher Center here on the campus of Shepherd University. Spencer Rosalini, happy to have you with us on this Saturday afternoon. The Shepherd women's team on top over Lock Haven 18-6 as we begin the second quarter. Second quarter brought to you on TV 10 by the Sutton & Janelle Attorneys at Law, a full-service law firm helping individuals, families, and businesses with all their legal needs. They're at 224 West King Street in Martinsburg. Go to suttonandjanelle.com. Also brought to you by Modern Renovations. West Virginia homeowners trust the experts at Modern Renovation for roofing. Call them at 304-564-6317 to schedule your free estimate or go to mymodernrenovations.com. Lock Haven with possession here to begin the quarter and a travel there by Lawyer. Or excuse me, it'll be on Janelle Robinson, an offensive foul. Did not see that. Did you see that, Nick?
I believe it's an illegal screen.
I thought I saw travel.
There might have been a travel because we've already seen a lot of those today, but I think the foul occurred first. Smith travels right on
travel there. That on
Smith.
Jordan Smith. Now we'll reset the floor for you. Maddie White, Kara Miner, Mackenzie Fries, Jordan Smith, and Abby Beeman for Shepherd. Now Lawyer has it at the top of the key, guarded by Smith. She'll get a screen. She'll come around, and then she'll pass to Fitzmaurice. Fitzmaurice, guarded by Beeman, now passes over to Metzger. Metzger's layup is up and good, 18-8 now the lead for Shepherd. Now over to Miner. Myers three on the way. That is no good. Rebounded by Fitzmaurice. She'll start running the court. She'll now turn around here and try to set up the offense. Guarded there by Miner, and she'll try to contend for the steal. And we got a scrum over here, and it'll be a jump ball, which will be awarded to Shepherd.
Yep. On that previous possession, though, for Lock Haven, a great find underneath. And good ball movement, able to open up that layup for them and get this lead down to just 10 now for the Bald Eagles.
Beeman's layup is off the glass and no good. Attempting the rebound there was Metzger, but her foot was on the line as she tries to tap it back in, so it'll remain with Shepherd here. Beeman to inbound it. She's trying to find somebody to pass it in, and she'll pass it to Jordan Smith from three. That one's off the mark. Rebounded there by Maddie White. She tries to get it down, and there'll be another jump ball. And this one will go towards Lock Haven. Just couldn't really retain possession once she got that board, Nick.
Yeah, it was a tough rebound there. And good fight for the ball. Good job by Lock Haven to win the possession.
Fetzko comes back in, as well as now Selena Mann as Swanson comes out, as well as Metzger. Fitzmaurice handles the ball. Down low to Parker. Parker's turnaround shot is off the mark, no good. She gets her own rebound and puts that one up and in. Now to Miner, inbounds it to Beeman. Beeman will get to the top of the key. She'll fake it. She'll dribble drive in. She'll pass it out to Miner. Miner's three on the way. That one's no good. Tipped around. The rebound is got by White. White now to Fries. Fries will dribble drive in. Pass over to Jordan Smith. She'll dribble drive that one in. Back to Fries from three. That one is, well, that's a two, and that one's in. Shepherd up 20-10 here. 7:55 left in the second quarter.
And even though that's the Rams' 20th point, that was probably the best offensive possession for Shepherd. Good ball movement, worked it around the perimeter, waited for the open shot to come, and they were able to knock that down.
Three on the way from Parker. That one is up and good. So 20-13 here, 7:34 left as the pace continues to pick up in this ball game that started rather slow. Went 3 minutes in and no score. Beeman though, bingo, she gets the three. Another three for Shepherd. Shepherd on top, 23-13 here. As I just mentioned, the pace picking up in this ball game, Nick.
Yeah, and that was a gutsy shot by Abby Beeman. A little one dribble step back three. Long range triple for her as well. Good shot by Beeman.
Lawyer passes there to Fitzmaurice. Fitzmaurice then shoots the ball and unable to get it now. Jordan Smith running the court. And she'll contact.
Surprised nothing was called there.
Yeah, that's why I was waiting for it.
I thought it was a charge personally, but.
They were both moving though. But you did have position.
But usually you can have out of control.
Yeah.
Or, so. I don't know. I'm surprised nothing was called.
Minor and Smith come out there for Shepherd. Coming back in is McLaughlin and Clayton. That's a three on the way from White is no good. Rebounded there by Romanchuk. Fitzmaurice running the offense here, trying to get something set up. And she'll pass it there over to Parker. Parker now to Romanchuk. Romanchuk turnaround jumper or off the glass. That one's no good. Rebounded there by Fetzko. Fetzko score the field goal, and she'll go to the line for an and one attempt. Do they count that?
I don't know if she made that. I was looking through the camera.
I was stuck here. Yeah, they did count it. There you go. And one. I was right. This took a while for them to put it on the scoreboard. I thought she made it.
Yeah, I was looking through the Avery Newport lens, and I was like, I don't know if she made that one or not.
First shot on the and one attempt from Fetzko is straight through. So now it's a 23-16 ball game. Shepherd on top, 6:28 left. Things get a little tighter here in the Butcher Center. Beeman there gets a screen from Clayton. She'll come off that screen. She'll go up as she gets fouled, so she'll go to the line.
Yeah, double screen there at the top of the key. Clayton rolls. I think Hannah Myers faded out. And Clayton just had a wide open lane. Good bounce pass by Abby Beeman to open that one up.
First shot on the way, and that's good. 25-16 now the score. Or 24-16. They put in that shot early.
They were confident.
They were. Second one is good. So 25 now to 16 is the score. I was confident that would be the score, Nick.
You can see the future.
Yeah. Running the court now with the ball is Mann. Mann gives it to Fitzmaurice as they get past the timeline. Fitzmaurice now in the corner to Parker. Parker's shot is on the way, no good. Rebounded by Myers. Myers to Beeman. Beeman gets the ball past the timeline now inside of Clayton, but that pass is off the mark, no good. Get grabbed by Romanchuk, so a turnover for Shepherd. Fitzmaurice running the court. She'll turn that one over as after she lost possession of the ball, she ran into Clayton there, Nick.
Yeah, I believe it got tipped by the Rams, so that will stay with Lockhaven.
Coming in now, Romanchuk behind the three-point line. Now over to Lawyer. Lawyer to Romanchuk. Her three is on the way, and that's no good. Rebounded by Freeze. Handed off to Beeman. Beeman now will no-look pass it to Clayton. That one lays it up and in. Shepherd on top, 27-16. 5:28 left in this first half.
But that's just too easy. Good rebound by Myers. She finds Beeman quickly. Beeman looks up, and Clayton's able to go to the rim
Freeman
and finish.
To McLaughlin. McLaughlin now hesitates. She gets fouled as she tries to go in for a layup attempt. Right now, Clayton, 5 for 7 from the field, 4 from the free throw line. She's got 4 rebounds total, 1 block, and she's got 14 points here to lead the way right now.
Yeah, like I said the other day, I mean, when she can get her positioning underneath, she's probably Shepherd's most consistent player on the offensive end. She didn't have a great game the other night, but playing well again today, and here we go again.
McLaughlin to Clayton. Her shot gets blocked, and it goes out, and it'll remain Shepherd ball as Beeman gets a breather here. Coming back in is Shipley.
Well, now this is when things get a little bit interesting.
Well,
how does the Shepherd offense run without Abby Beeman on the floor? We've seen them struggle at times.
Now, that's a shot on the way from McLaughlin, and that one is good. A mid-range jumper there. Shepherd on top, 29-16. I was just going to mention, are we going to see McLaughlin or are we going to see Freeze run the ball up?
I would think Freeze. McLaughlin more of a wing player typically.
Yeah. Now Lawyer has it. Lawyer now in the corner. 3 on the way there from Wiggle. That's no good, but rebounded there by Parker. She tries to put that one up and in, no good. Rebounded by Clayton. Now Freeze. Freeze now a pass to Shipley. She lays that one off the glass, though, and that's no good. It'll be another turnover here for the Rams. We've reached the media timeout here in the second quarter. Shepherd on top, 29-16. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're tuned in to Shepherd Hoops on TV 10.
Hi, this is Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10's Rob Mario. My family first stayed at La Bella Vita at Deep Creek Lake in Maryland several summers ago, and we've gone back every summer since. La Bella Vita is owned by Martinsburg residents who've meticulously decorated and furnished this amazing mountaintop vacation home with breathtaking lake views that is only 2 hours away, featuring 5 bedrooms, 5.5 bathrooms, a fireplace, a large family room with an 85-inch TV, a hot tub, and multiple decks. There's lots more of the La Bella Vita experience to enjoy, including Deep Creek Lake itself, a 3,900-acre lake with 69 miles of shoreline. It's a great combination, and it's waiting for you. So take it from somebody who's been there multiple times. You are going to love staying at La Bella Vita at Deep Creek Lake. For more information, visit the Facebook page or contact Tailor Made Deep Creek Vacations and Sales or call 301-750-2182.
So Shepherd University, Shepherd Women's Hoops in action as part of a women's-men's doubleheader against Lock Haven. Tip-off for men is set for right around 3 p.m., but we're here with 4:29 left in the second quarter of the women's game as they have a 13-point lead, 29-16 over Lock Haven. Spencer Queenick Verslini on the call here on site. Cameraman Donald Kenny and our intern Avery Newport. You'll also hear from him as he'll talk with head coach Jenna Eckleberry here right as we head to halftime here in about 5 or so minutes. And Colin McLaughlin running things back in TV 10 Central back in Martinsburg. And coming in, inbouncing it is Romanchuk to Lawyer. Lawyer to Wiggo, and it's another turnover. Shipley has it. Shipley to Clayton. Clayton's layup is good. Clayton now with 16 points on the day to lead the Rams so far here. We're not even at halftime yet. 31-16. Shepherd here again trying to force in, get an elbow. Are they calling it? Wait, they're calling it on McLaughlin?
I believe so, yeah.
I thought I saw an elbow to her face, but I guess I was wrong. So foul on McLaughlin. That's her first, and that is the team's second foul. Inbounded it now here to Parker. Parker now will hand it off to Lawyer. Lawyer now at the top of the key trying to set something up. She'll get a screen there from Fetzko. Fetzko now over to Romanchuk. She'll pick up her dribble. Now back to Fetzko. Fetzko there triple teamed, and a 3 on the way there from Lawyer is no good. Freeze running the offense here as we were talking about who would it be. Now over to Shipley, now to Myers, to McLaughlin, now down low to Clayton. Clayton will reverse lay that one in, and that's good. She's now up to 18 points to lead the Rams here early. As we get ready to, as we're about 3.5 minutes from halftime. Shepherd up 33-16, and right now Clayton dominating on the offensive side, Nick.
And she's got more points than Lock Haven.
Here you go, and a deep 3 on the way there from Swanson. That's no good. Now Freeze has it. Freeze tried to find Myers. Ball tipped around and picked up there by Swanson. Swanson, the freshman. Lawyer will run the offense here, and she'll turn that one over That one goes out of bounds under the basket. Myers to inbound as Beeman comes back in. Coming out is Freeze. Coach Eckleberry really getting the rotation going here in this ball game, Nick.
Yeah, and so far the bench has played well for Shepherd. Not necessarily scoring a lot, but doing a lot of good things, whether it be on the defensive end or setting screens, the stuff that doesn't show up in the box score.
Beeman has it now. She'll get a screen from Clayton. And the ball kind of bounces. The pass wasn't on target, but it will be a jump ball, and Shepherd will get the ball. Off the jump ball, off the possession arrow.
And one of the Lock Haven players was able to get a hand in there, tip that ball away after a good look from Beeman. Just wasn't great.
Clayton now again dominating on offense. Her layup is up and her jumper off the glass is good. Shepherd leads 35-16. She's up to 20 points on the day, and we're not even at halftime yet, on pace for over 40 points.
That was impressive, too. Good ball fake by Sydney Clayton to allow her to open up and get to the rim.
Fitzmaurice, her shot's no good. Rebounded there by Shipley. Shipley to Beeman. Beeman now. McLaughlin's three on the way. That one's off the mark. Rebounded by Clayton, but she'll get fouled. It's the third or fourth foul here. This one on Parker. As Minor comes in for Myers. Beeman inbounds it, this time to Shipley. To McLaughlin. McLaughlin's turnaround jumper is good. Shepherd on top now, 37-16, 1:37 left in this first half.
Well, what I like about this first half for Shepherd is while Lock Haven has the size advantage, the Rams are not afraid to go inside and take those layups when they're open.
Beeman now.
Not settling for jumpers.
Down low to Clayton. Clayton's layup is off the mark, no good. That's only her fourth miss of the ball game, 8 of 11. Fourth miss, 8 of 12 now. And a foul there on Shipley, it looks like. Yep. Her first personal team's third here with 1:06 left in this first half. In there to Swanson. Swanson now to Fitzmaurice. Fitzmaurice, the top of the key, running things. We under a minute here left in this first quarter. Now in the corner to Swanson. Swanson back to Fitzmaurice. Her jumper is up and no good, but a shot, or it would have been if it didn't hit the rim, a shot clock violation, but it's not. Beeman now back to McLaughlin, and McLaughlin's three is off the mark. Grabbed the board, though, was Clayton. Clayton's now got 22 points on the day. Shepherd up 39-16. With under 25 seconds left here in this first half, as we're ready to hear from head coach Eckleberry with our intern Avery Newport. As they're trying to set something up for about the last shot, at less than a second difference between shot and game clock here. And a three-pointer on the way there from Corbin. That shot's no good. And the buzzer goes off. Shepherd up 39-16 at halftime. As we'll get here, our cameraman Donald Kinney, he'll hopefully move the camera over there to get Avery Newport with head coach Jenna Eckleberry. And momentarily down, we will now send it down to Avery Newport with head coach Jenna Eckleberry now.
Guys, I'm here with Coach Eckleberry. Coach, your thoughts on the first half?
I thought we did a really good job doubling down in the paint and getting rebounds. When they did get a second chance a chance on an offensive rebound, we were there collapsing and getting the loose balls. We were fortunate enough to get number 44 in foul trouble, so we know she'll be back out in the second half. But very proud. We did this the other night, and we kind of let our foot off the gas, so I'm glad we could extend the lead at half.
Sydney Clayton had an amazing offensive first half. Your thoughts on her performance?
couldn't be more proud. She struggled a little bit, and we challenged her today to be, show why she is the best post, not in just this conference, but in the country. So I like that effort that she's had coming out, that determination in her eyes. It's good to see it back.
Thank you, Coach. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Avery, down there. We'll hear from him again at the end of the ball game. But, Nick, we'll just step aside for a 2-minute break and start our halftime when we come back. You're tuning in to Shepherd Hoops on TV 10.
When will I be able to retire? How do I make the most of the money I have? How do I leave a lasting legacy to my loved ones? I'm Philip McCoy, financial advisor with the Mirius Group, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated. Call us today at 304-263-4343 to help you make the most of your financial future. Our office is located at 1270 Winchester Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC.
Are you considering selling your home and don't know where to start? Then call Chris Ross and the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. A Martinsburg High School graduate, Chris knows the local market, and he's proven it as #1 real estate team in West Virginia in 2019. Phone Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams at 304-579-7349 or go to callchrisross.com. Let's celebrate your real estate milestone together.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent in Martinsburg is Smallwood & Small Insurance. Get a quote at smallwoodandsmall.com.
Erie Insurance. The right attorney can make all the difference in the outcome of your case.
I called Sutton and Janelle, the best lawyers you could ask for.
Sutton and Janelle Attorneys at Law. 70 years of collective legal experience. Family law, criminal defense, DUI, personal injury, and mediation.
Sutton and Janelle got the most favorable outcome I could have expected.
Visit Sutton and Janelle's new historic location, 224 West King Street in Martinsburg. Online at suttonandjanelle.com. Sutton and Janelle Attorneys at Law. They value your rights and are passionate about your success.
Welcome back here to the Butcher Center as we've hit halftime. This portion of the game brought to you by the Mansion Ferretti Law Firm in Martinsburg, where it's about seeking justice for you. Go to wvjusticelawyers.com as we're back here for the Mansion Ferretti halftime. Nick, Shepherd just completely dominating in that first half, led by Sydney Clayton, as you heard there with Avery's interview with head coach Jenna Eckleberry. 9 of 13 from the floor, 4 of 4 from the charity stripe, 7 boards, 1 block, and 22 points to lead the way. Beeman and McLaughlin both have 6 points. 3 points for Minor off the bench, 2 points for Freeze off the bench. But Clayton really dominating so far, Nick.
Yeah, I mean, she's had a Tyson Bagent first half, right? She's already played a whole game in terms of her numbers at the half. 22 points, 7 rebounds, just an incredible first half for Sydney Clayton. And, while she's not the tallest player out there, she is probably the most skilled in the post. And like Coach Eckleberry said, she believes that she's the best post player in the country. And based on what we've seen, I mean, she's definitely up there. When she gets going, she's so tough to stop and very consistent in the paint. So that's one thing that you don't always see is consistency. And Sydney Clayton brings that every single night on both the offensive and defensive ends, and just played a tremendous first half. And is definitely a nominee for our WV Medicine Player of the Game.
There you go. Now let's look at some overall numbers. Shepherd shooting 44.1% from the field, while Lock Haven just 17.1%. Both teams have hit 2 threes, but Shepherd 2 for 11, while Lock Haven 2 of 16. That's 18.2% to 12.5%. Shepherd leading the way in the free throw category, 7 of 10 for 70%, as Lock Haven 2 of 3 for 66.7%. Shepherd out rebounding Lock Haven 30-19 here, 21 on the defensive board for Shepherd, getting things done. They've led the entirety of the way here, and once had a 23-point lead. both teams turned it over a bit here. Lock Haven, though, had 9 turnovers in the first half, while Shepherd only had 6. And Shepherd with 5 steals to 3 steals for Lock Haven. But really kind of where the category is, and it's kind of right where Clayton is second chance points. Shepherd has 12 second chance points to Lock Haven 6, and when you have Clayton down there getting boards, that definitely helps.
And I don't know if we expected that heading into the game because, like we said, Lock Haven is so good in the rebounding category, but it's been Shepherd in the rebounds, 30-19. Now, a lot of that has to do with the fact that the Rams are shooting 15 of 34, so they're not getting as many defensive rebounds because, the Rams aren't missing nearly as many shots. I mean, Lock Haven was 6 of 35 in that first half, so just not very good offensively, and that's going to create more rebounding opportunities. But the fact that Shepherd has done such a good job on the offensive glass with 9 rebounds compared to 8 for Lock Haven, I think that says a lot about their team and what they've been able to do to get those second chance points. And even though they might not have the size advantage, they might have a skill set advantage and have a good toughness to them that they're able to get those offensive rebounds despite being a little bit undersized compared to a team like Lock Haven.
Yeah, and for Lock Haven, only 4 scorers so far in the game. Fetzko with 6, Parker with 5, Lawyer with 3, and Metzger with 2. So you need to get more players in the scoring column to be able to put into this 23-point lead Shepherd has.
Well, you got to simply make more shots.
You got to make more shots, but you got to move it around too. Your Shepherd can key in on one player if she makes 2 or 3 shots in a row.
Yeah, but you look at it from an individual standpoint in terms of the shots going up. You've been moving the ball well. Just players aren't getting good shots. I mean, a lot of these are contested threes that are way too out of range, NBA range type threes that you're not going to make consistently. And their field goals that they are getting, they're toughly contested. So overall, you just got to get better ball movement, better offensive execution, because 6 for 35, I mean, that is not a good first half at all. 17%. You're 2 of 16 from 3. You're not a three-point shooting team. On the year, you're only shooting like 26%. So you got to work the ball inside more. You got to try to get better looks offensively and move without the ball. A lot of times the spacing was too many players on one side of the court. Yeah, have good spacing to get good offense.
Yeah, definitely. So Shepherd up 39-16 here, about 7 minutes left on the clock. We'll step aside for a 2-minute break, and then you hear from Colin McLaughlin back in the TV10 studios. You're tuning in to Shepherd Hoops on TV10.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg has a brand new list of daily specials. Monday, stop on in for burger night or enjoy a nice juicy steak every Tuesday and Wednesday. The Palace Lounge also offers freshly steamed shrimp Thursdays and chef specials every Friday and Saturday. Sunday is all-day breakfast and there are drink specials daily too. So come enjoy the Palace Lounge. You can find them on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard.
When will I be able to retire? How do I make the most of the money I have? How do I leave a lasting legacy to my loved ones? I'm Philip McCoy, financial advisor with the Mirius Group, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated. Call us today at 304-263-4343 to help you make the most of your financial future. Our office is located at 1270 Winchester Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC.
You've been in an accident. Why won't the insurance company pay? Because they're trying to save money at your expense. Call Mansion Ferretti for your free consultation. We have the experience to deal with the insurance company and get you the compensation you deserve. Mansion Ferretti, when you need justice.
A reputation for caring, a legacy of service. At Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations, it's been our story since 1880. A family-owned business, we support the needs and wishes of families. We offer traditional services, as well as many options for cremation, customized remembrances, and pre-planning. Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations retains its family atmosphere and stays true to its roots. Contact us for advanced planning, or at your time of loss. We're here when you need us.
Welcome into this and one halftime scoreboard show. Brought to you by Home Helpers Home Care of Martinsburg, serving the tri-state area, giving care the way you want to be cared for. Learn more by calling 304-433-8000. Colin McLaughlin here as we're at the half between Shepherd and Lock Haven in some women's college hoops, and it's Shepherd on a 39-16 lead over Lock Haven. Let's look at some other scores around the Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference. Also at the half, it's East Stroudsburg with a huge lead against Shippensburg, 42-18. In the third quarter, with 10 minutes to go, so it looks like they're just getting underway. It's 33-23, and it's Seton Hill in the lead over Clarion. Also at the half, it is 30-23. California is losing to Slippery Rock. Third quarter, 8:07 to go. Westchester trails Mansfield 34-22. And the last PSAC women's game that's currently going on has number 14 in the country, Gannon, losing currently to Pitt Johnstown by a score of 36-24. Some top 25 men's college basketball games going on as well right now. It is number 9 Duke leading Louisville 70-60 with 2:39 to go in the second half. With 6:11 to go in the second half in the SEC Big 12 Challenge, it's number 19 LSU losing to TCU 65-60. LaSalle is losing to number 25 Davidson 68-59, and WVU tips off here at 2 o'clock, so about 10 minutes or so. West Virginia will take on the Arkansas Razorbacks, and you can hear that on our radio airwaves. But now we're going to take another 2-minute break here on TV 10 and send it back to Nick and Spencer for the second half between Shepherd and Lock Haven, where Shepherd leads 39-16.
Welcome to La Bella Vita, named for my Grandma Vita. Our mountaintop getaway honors her legacy while complementing the home's spectacular views. This recently renovated property boasts a breathtaking landscape of Deep Creek Lake while providing great open interior spaces for a sensational vacation. You'll immediately notice the great room allows for entertaining, dining, and relaxing after long days on the lake or skiing on the slopes of Wisp. Your family and friends will enjoy relaxing in all the open spaces. The home features 6 bedrooms, including 4 that are private suites. And each of the 4 levels of this home feature amazing visibility as far as the eye can see. Like our family, we hope you enjoy making memories here on the mountain. We love sharing the spacious, warm, and inviting home that overlooks the lake. Cheers to the beautiful life, La Bella Vita.
Hi, I'm Annette McDonald, and I am the designer at Orsini's in Martinsburg, West Virginia. We welcome you into our store to show you a complete line of what we do here. We design your cabinetry, quartz countertops, granite countertops, hardware, anything for the full remodel of your kitchen and your home needs. We also do bathrooms, and we have flooring available too. We make sure that your project with Orsini's is the best in the market. Welcome to Orsini's.
Orsini's.com.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg has a brand new list of daily specials. Monday, stop on in for burger night or enjoy a nice juicy steak every Tuesday and Wednesday. The Palace Lounge also offers freshly steamed shrimp Thursdays and chef specials every Friday and Saturday. Sunday is all-day breakfast, and there are drink specials daily too. So come enjoy the Palace Lounge. You can find them on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard.
Welcome back to the Butcher Center here on the campus of Shepherd University as we're starting the second half for women's hoops action as Shepherd has a 39-16 lead over Lock Haven. And our third quarter presented to you on TV 10 by Kelly Allstate Insurance. For all your insurance needs, call Gary Kelly at 304-263-4596 or stop by 724 Lakeview Drive in Martinsburg. Also by Orsini's Home Store, not just an appliance store any longer, located at 360 Hack Wilson Way in Martinsburg. Go to Orsinis.com as we back into play here. with Lock Haven on offense. Gets the possession first. Romanchuk has it now down low. And the ball taken away there by Myers. Now to Beeman. Beeman now, her layup is up and good. No, it's a...
no, they called a block.
Oh, they did call a block.
So
they called a charge. So she gets an and one attempt here. Shepherd up 41-16. Waiting for the scoreboard to change here at the Butcher Center. There we go. Beeman so far on the day, 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. About an 80% free throw shooter to lead the team overall. Her and one attempt is good. Shepherd on top now, 42-16 as we start the third quarter here. Trap being run here by Shepherd. Now down into Shepherd territory on the other side of the court, past the timeline. Fitzmaurice has it now in the corner to Romanchuk. Her 3 is on the way. That one is no good. Rebounded there by Shipley. Shipley to Beeman. Beeman now, she'll hand it off to Shipley. Now to Myers. Myers back to Clayton. Clayton's 2-pointer jumper is good. Up to 24 points now for the graduate student forward. 44-16 is the lead for Shepherd. 9:07 left here in this third quarter. A jumper on the way from Fitzmaurice is no good. Rebounded there by Shepherd. Beeman now running the court in transition offense to Clayton, but it's pushed away there by Robinson, so it'll remain possession with Shepherd. Under the basket is Beeman. She'll inbound it into McLaughlin. Her turnaround jumper is no good. Off the mark. Rebounded there by Robinson. Fitzmaurice is running it here. She has it now. Picks up her dribble to Robinson. Now a 3 on the way from Fitzmaurice. That one's off the mark. No good. Rebound chased by Shipley. She gets it. Passes to Beeman. Beeman now looking for somebody to pass it to. She hands that one off to Shipley. That layup is up and no good. Going back the other way now is Lock Haven. Past the timeline now. Fitzmaurice has it. She'll hand it off to Romanchuk. Romanchuk. She'll hand that one to Fitzmaurice, and she'll lay that one up, and she'll get fouled on the layup attempt. So she'll go to the line here, shooting 2. Fitzmaurice on the season is a 83.3% free throw shooter, 20 of 24. First time to the line today. Her first shot is up and straight through, so 44-17 now. The Shepherd started the third quarter on a 5-0 run. Second one is straight through. 44-18 now the score. Beeman out past the timeline. Clayton now, she picks up her dribble. She'll pass back to Beeman. Beeman now back to Clayton, unable to get it. McLaughlin will get it. Now over to Shipley in the corner. Back to Myers. Now to Beeman in the near corner. She'll hand it back off to Shipley. A jumper from Clayton is on the way, and it's good. Clayton now with 26 points in the ball game, and she's unstoppable right now, Nick.
Yeah, I mean, good luck. Sydney Clayton, if she's knocking down jump shots, really not her preferred method of scoring, but certainly capable. It's going to be a tough day. It's already been a tough day, though, for Lock Haven containing her.
Now a layup on the way and good there from Metzger. And this is really the quarter that Shepherd has struggled in statistically. Defensively, they're not great. They give up a lot of points in the third quarter, and this will kind of be a tell. They're up 26 right now. So they already gave up now 4 points so far in this quarter. But, I mean, that's how last game East Stroudsburg got back in the ballgame. Clayton, another jumper, and that's good. Clayton now with 28 points on the day.
Well, they're taking away her post touches and taking away her ability to drive, but kind of backing off and letting her shoot jumpers. And Sydney Clayton's showing that she has a good mid-range game as well. So back-to-back mid-range Jays go for her.
Season high for her coming into this game was 23. She's already lopsided that career high at 35, so we're on a career high watch, I guess, right?
Yeah. She caught it at the top of the key, and the whole bench stood up thinking she was going to try a three, but
yeah,
I believe she's 0 for 1 on the year from three, so she's not going to shoot those too often.
She is. You're right, Nick. Fitzmaurice has it there for Lockhaven, the Bald Eagles. Now to Romanchuk. Now back out to Fitzmaurice. Her three on the way. That one is in and out, no good. Rebounded there by McLaughlin. McLaughlin now running the court here. Over to Beeman. She'll get the screen from Clayton, and Beeman will try to pass it to Clayton. But that one gets blocked there by Fetzko, and then it'll be is it a turnover? Is it a foul on Beeman? Yeah, it's on Beeman there. Her second personal, team second here in this second half.
It's a good job by Fetzko to take away the roll and get a hand out there and knock it away. Her long arm, she's able to do that occasionally and make those passing lanes more difficult for Shepherd.
Now a pass there by Fitzmaurice to Corbin, and she'll lay that one up and in on the seam cut. 26-point lead for Shepherd, 48-22. Clayton now has it. She'll down low, passes it to Shipley, now to Beeman. Beeman now passes it back to McLaughlin from three. Bingo! She hits another three. Or hits her first three of the game. Marley McLaughlin now with 9 points on the day. Now 1 of 5 from the three-point line. Pass down low there to Parker. To Parker. That shot's no good. Rebounded there, though. Robinson has it, and she'll travel. So another turnover for Lockhaven. Shepherd up by nearly 30. It's 29-point lead now, 51-22. 5:10 left here in this third quarter. Beeman now has it. McLaughlin, another three. That one's off the mark. Clayton fighting for the rebound with Robinson. Robinson gets it, though. Going back the other way is Lockhaven. Fitzmaurice has it now to Corbin. Her shot is no good. Rebounded there by Shipley. Shipley hands it off to Beeman. Beeman running the court now to Shipley. She'll lay that one up and in off the glass. Shipley now with her first points of the day. As Shepherd's up 53-22, a 31-point ball game here.
Well, this is just a rout at this point, and a great way to end the week if you're Shepherd. 3 wins, your best performance of the week, coming in the final game of the week. Obviously, it will be a quick turnaround, but this has been a dominating performance by the Rams.
Robinson with the layup there. So 53-24. Now Clayton misses it on the other end. 12 of 16 now from the field. 12-17 now, excuse me. Romanchuk passes there to Parker.
That's excellent D by Hannah Myers. Parker with a clear height advantage, but Myers able to go straight up and force the ball out of bounds.
As we've reached media timeout here, we'll step aside for a 1-minute break. You're tuning to Shepherd Women's Hoops on TV 10.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent in Martinsburg is Smallwood & Small Insurance. Get a quote at smallwoodandsmall.com.
Erie Insurance.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg has a brand new list of daily specials. Monday, stop on in for burger night or enjoy a nice juicy steak every Tuesday and Wednesday. The Palace Lounge also offers freshly steamed shrimp Thursdays and chef specials every Friday and Saturday. Sunday is all-day breakfast and there are drink specials daily too. So come enjoy the Palace Lounge. You can find them on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard.
Welcome back here into the Butcher Center. Shepherd Women's Hoops on top, 53-24 here, 3:56 left in the third. 28 points now for Cindy Clayton, having season high so far and close to career high 30 points. I believe had that against West Liberty on December 5th of 2018. I believe that's WL. I would think West Lib, right?
Possibly.
In the old MSAC days? Or I guess the year after they left. Was that the year after they left, I think?
Not certain.
I'm not certain. 12, 5, 18, so. 30. She had 35 points. 16 field goals made in that ball game. She's now at a season high in field goals made with 12, had 10 in that IUP game. As Lockhaven now running their offense down inside now to Corbin. Foul call here?
Might have been the shot clock violation.
There is a foul there.
Oh, okay.
Hit on the head. On Kara Minor. Third team foul for the Rams this half. Her first. Shooting 2 is Corbin. Her first shot is off the mark, no good. Corbin overall 6 of 6 now. 6 of 10 from the charity stripe this season. Beeman now over to Smith. Smith will dribble drive in, pass out to White. Now to Minor in the corner. She'll dribble drive it, pass it back to Beeman. 12 on the shot clock. A 3 on the way from Beeman, and that one is good. Abby Beeman now in double digits with 12 points. 2 of 4 from beyond the arc is Beeman today.
It's been a real solid performance for Abby Beeman.
Swanson's 3 is no good. She gets the rebound back and double dribble. As Romanchuk comes in for Swanson. White will now inbound it right in front of the Lockhaven bench into Beeman now as she passes the timeline. 2:55 left in this third quarter. Over to McLaughlin. McLaughlin will get fouled. On the court for Shepherd is Beeman, White, Minor, McLaughlin, and Smith. Inbound now to McLaughlin. Gets the screen from Minor. Now Minor has the ball. Hands it off to Beeman. Beeman now at the top of the key trying to set something up. Pass it in the corner to Minor. Her 3 on the way. That's no good. Rebound fought for and grabbed there by Robinson. Robinson down to Fetzko. Fetzko back over to Mann. A 3 on the way there is no good, but rebounded by Robinson. Robinson now back out to Corbin. Corbin to Robinson. Down low to Fetzko. Her layup is up and good. 56-26 now is the score here with 2 minutes left in this third quarter from the Butcher Center. Now Minor's 3 is on the way. That one is off the mark as it rattled around and no good. Corbin coming back for Lockhaven. Now to Fetzko, down low to Robinson. Has a charge coming. Turnover there. Robinson with the foul, her 4th personal. As Coach said for Shepherd that she was in foul trouble in the first half. Now she continues that foul trouble here with her 4th foul of the contest. Beeman now has it. Smith over to Minor. Her 3 is on the way, no good. Smith with the rebound. She'll travel.
And you mentioned the foul trouble for Robinson in that first half. And even when she hasn't picked up fouls, Shepherd's done a real nice job of guarding her in the post with a variety of different looks to keep her kind of off her game all afternoon.
And sloppy play here by Lockhaven as they just let it go because it would be a backcourt violation. And inbounding it now for Shepherd off the turnover is White. She inbounds it to Beeman. Beeman there right at the timeline. Now McLaughlin's jumper it rattles in and out, no good. Robinson has it now. Lawyer. Now, was that McLaughlin there with the reach-in foul?
Yeah, she reached in right as Ramachak caught it on the wing.
Inbounding it now is Lawyer. Lawyer to Fitzmaurice. Now to Romanchuk. Now back down low. As Robinson has it, she lays that one up off the mark. No good. Rebounded there by Maddie White. White to Beeman. Beeman now will dribble drive in. She'll pass it out to Jordan Smith from three. That one's off the mark. No good. Rebounded there. Fought for. They're going to get a foul there on White, it looks like. Yeah. Went in there trying to grab the rebound, Nick.
Yeah, good effort, but made contact instead of making contact with the ball. At this point, the game has already turned into mainly bench players out there for both teams, and that's probably how the fourth quarter is going to go as well. So a good chance to get a look at some of your younger players, especially for Shepherd, whose bench it seems to be getting a lot better. They're getting more production out of their role players. And as you get into playoffs and tournament time, you're going to need production out of your bench. So in games like this is a good opportunity to see that.
Fitzmaurice first. She made the first shot. Second shot on the way is good. So 56-28 now. Inbounded to Beeman. So the two starters remain on the court for Shepherd, that being McLaughlin and Beeman. Now you would think in the fourth quarter, maybe just one of them, as again they play on Monday against Westchester. Beeman has it now. She's kind of stuck. Needs to find somebody. She finds a cutting White, and her layup is up and good as time expires. Shepherd up 58-28. Heading into the fourth quarter. We'll be back for the fourth quarter after this. You're tuned into Shepherd Hoops on TV 10.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent in Martinsburg is Smallwood & Small Insurance. Get a quote at smallwoodandsmall.com.
Erie Insurance.
When will I be able to retire? How do I make the most of the money I have? How do I leave a lasting legacy to my loved ones? I'm Philip McCoy, financial advisor with the Mirius Group, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated. Call us today at 304-263-4343 to help you make the most of your financial future. Our office is located at 1270 Winchester Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC.
Welcome back to the Butcher Center here on the campus of Shepherd University. Spencer Kludnik, First Lady Colin McLaughlin from the studio. Happy to have you with us. Our intern Avery Newport with running a sideline courtside cam. We'll hear from him after the contest with head coach Jenna Eckleberry courtside, and Donald Kinney running the camera here for us. Our fourth quarter presented to you on TV 10 by Brown Funeral Home and Cremations, Robert Fields & Sons, a family-owned full-service funeral home proudly serving Martinsburg, Inwood, Charlestown, Ransom since 1880. Also by Ollie's VIP Northside. The best local spot to catch sports or hang out with friends that stop by 36 Veronica Drive in Martinsburg. Ollie's VIP. We'll see you for the game. McLaughlin has it now. Over to Beeman. Gets a screen from Minor. And she gets fouled there by Corbin on a very odd foul. It looks like Corbin just got her hand stuck on her. Nick?
Yeah, I'm not certain what led to that exactly. It looked like as Beeman kind of tried to cut, she just kind of reached out and grabbed her.
Beeman inbounds it to McLaughlin, but it'll be a turnover. Looks like she may have stepped on the line.
Looked like it, yeah.
Not too certain. Now Lockhaven has it down 58-28. Great job there by McLaughlin to tip it. It will remain with Lockhaven, but aggressive defense still here, up there by 30.
And that's what you like to see if you're Shepherd. We talked about playing good for 4 quarters, and the Rams really haven't done that this week. So even though this one is well out of hand, you can't allow another steal here.
Great job by there. Smith just lays that one up and in, so we're at 60-28 now.
Like I was saying, you don't want to see your team just because they have a big lead take the foot off the gas pedal.
3 on the way from Fitzmaurice. That one is good. So 29-point lead now for the Rams, 60-31. 8:55 left here in this contest. Beeman with a long 3. That one is through. Beeman now with 15 points on the day. Shepherd up 63-31.
Abby Beeman's played really solid today. Not forcing shots, getting her teammates involved, just really playing her game at its full potential.
Turnover here. Another one. McLaughlin's running the court now. She'll pick up a jumper, and she'll get fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Late whistle there, but it definitely was a foul, Nick.
Yeah, and again, Marley McLaughlin hasn't had the best shooting day, but she's continued to be aggressive, which is always important to see that out of your shooters, especially when you're not having a great shooting day. If you're able to continue to be aggressive, find ways to get to the line, find ways to contribute in other ways outside of scoring, and that's what Marley McLaughlin has found a way to do this afternoon.
First one is up and through. 64-31 now the score. Second one on the way. That one is straight through. McLaughlin now 4 of 4 today from the free throw line. As McLaughlin will sub out. And now coming in for Shepherd is Sydney Bowles. As more reserves get action here at the Butcher Center with Shepherd up 34. Swanson has it now to Fitzmaurice. Fitzmaurice picks up her dribble, has to find somebody. She finds Romanchuk. Romanchuk down now to Robinson, and Robinson being guarded by Minor. And that'll be Minor, a foul on Minor there. A shooting foul for Robinson as Parker and Wigel come in for Fitzmaurice and Romanchuk. First shot from Robinson on the way. That's off the front of the rim. No good. Second one is up and good. Straight through. So 65-32 is the score. Under 8 minutes left in this ball game. Shepherd completely dominating this game as Freeze comes in as well for Shepherd. And that shot from Smith is no good. So resetting the floor for Shepherd is Maddie White, Jordan Smith, Sydney Bowles, Kara Minor, and Mackenzie Freeze. For Lockhaven, it's Parker, Wiggle, Swanson, Robinson, and Metzger. That shot is good.
Charge was called there.
The charge was called.
And it was a good job by Shepherd's defense. And again, I mean, that's like probably the second or third charge on Robinson. And it's been really good positioning by the Rams underneath.
I think she just fouled out.
I believe so. Yeah, she did. So that's 5 now for her. And that has been kind of the whole game for her, just off her game. Shepherd's defense making it very tough for her to get comfortable in the post, and always have to be, I guess, aware that she can't really use her size to her advantage and create space, and because the Rams have caused so many charges.
Off the ball foul here on Chandler Swanson, who is an alumni of the same high school you went to, Nick.
Yep, she was a freshman when I was a senior. I believe her family's tuned in as well, so shout out to them and part of some really good Kennerdale Rams teams. 4-year starter for the Rams back in the day.
Shepherd now with some more points there. Jordan Smith with a 3, now up to 5 points. Shepherd on top, 68-32. Trying to shoot a layup there is Wiggle. That one is good, 68-34. Freeze running the offense for Shepherd. She'll pass it over to Minor. Now to White. White now dribbling. She'll pass it back to Minor. Minor with a miscommunication with White. Tried to pass it to her, but White was not ready. She was still moving. So a turnover there for Shepherd. Shepherd's 9th turnover of the game. Or excuse me, 10th turnover of the game. Down low now to Fetzko. Fetzko now finds Corbin. Her shot is no good. Going back a turnover there, so Shepherd will have possession. 6:16 left here in the ball game. 34-point lead for the Rams as they look to cruise to their 15th win of the season and 9th win in the conference. Now over to Smith in the corner. Now over to White. White back to Smith. She'll shoot another 3. That one's off the mark there. Rebounded by Corbin. Corbin will run the court. She'll stop and try to set up the offense. Now down low to Fetzko. She'll get fouled by Smith. Smith not happy about that foul at all. She'll go to the line. Fetzko is 2 for 3 at the line today. So another sub coming in for Shepherd. That is Madison Mertz getting ready to check in.
I thought we might add a technical there, so we have double techs, one in each team. We've been getting a lot of technicals.
Yeah, I mean, we had two double technicals in the last men's game we had here on Monday?
I believe so, and then high school we've had seems like one a game, but that's not quite accurate. Everybody's got a temper right now.
Fetzko's first shot on the way is good. Now she is 3 of 4 today from the charity stripe. Putting a small dent into the deficit here. Second one is off the mark, no good. Going to get the rebound, though, is Metzger. Weigel has it. Now down low to Metzger. Her shot is up and good. 68-37. White has it now. She'll pass over to Bowles. Now to Freeze. Freeze's 3 on the way is no good. Rebounded there by Fetzko. Fetzko's shot is up and no good. Layup attempt there from Corbin is good. 68-39, under 5 minutes left in this ball game. Shepherd becoming a little sloppy here with its reserves on the court.
Still well in command.
Mertz tries to lay that one up and in. That's no good. Madison White playing some hustle defense there. As clock winds under, 4.5 minutes left in this ball game. A deep 3 on the way there from Weigel, and that one is good. 68-42 as the scoring comes now in a surge from the Bald Eagles of Lock Haven. Sydney Bowles now at the top of the key. She'll pass it over to White. White now will come to the top. She'll dribble drive in to pick up pick up the ball. Now pass to Madison Mertz, and her shot is good. It's only her 6th points of the season so far. Now another 3 on the way from Weigel is no good. As more reserves come into the ball game for Shepherd. Or I guess we've reached a timeout here. So what we'll do right now is we'll subside for a 1-minute break. Tune in to Shepherd Hoops on TV 10.
Hi, this is Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10's Rob Mario. My family first stayed at La Bella Vita at Deep Creek Lake in Maryland several summers ago, and we've gone back every summer since. La Bella Vita is owned by Martinsburg residents who've meticulously decorated and furnished this amazing mountaintop vacation home with breathtaking lake views that is only 2 hours away, featuring 5 bedrooms, 5.5 bathrooms, a fireplace, a large family room with an 85-inch TV, a hot tub, and multiple decks. There's lots more of the La Bella Vita experience to enjoy, including Deep Creek Lake itself, a 3,900-acre lake with 69 miles of shoreline. It's a great combination, and it's waiting for you. So take it from somebody who's been there multiple times. You are going to love staying at La Bella Vita at Deep Creek Lake. For more information, visit the Facebook page or contact Tailor Made Deep Creek Vacations and Sales or call 301-750-2182.
Welcome back to the Butcher Center here on the campus of Shepherd University with the Shepherd women's basketball team up 70-42 with 3:54 left in this contest over Lock Haven, as Shepherd cruising to another victory to go 15-3 on the season, 9-3 in the PSAC, while Lock Haven will fall to 8-10 on the season and 5-9 in the PSAC. As we get closer here to the PSAC tournament at the end of, I guess it's about a month away now, the end of February.
Yeah, we're getting right into the best time of the year for college basketball.
More subs in for Shepherd, as Teresha Henderson in, as well as Jordan Carr. Jordan Carr, the local product out of Jefferson. Now, shot a rebound there, a putback shot there from Weigel. 70-44 is the score, 3:23 left. So on the court for Shepherd is Freeze, Bolus, Henderson, Mertz, and Carr. All reserve lineup here for the Rams, who play again on Monday. Now a shot there from Henderson, and that's good. Henderson, who's seen limited action all season, knocks in her first shot of the day. This is only her 4th appearance of the season. Only 6 minutes total on the year, as she'll add some to that.
And she'll pick up a foul.
She'll pick up a foul too.
I like it. A good jumper, and you love to see too, anytime a player that doesn't get a ton of playing time comes in, knocks down a shot, the bench loves it, they're going crazy, and that just shows what kind of team you have.
And, for Shepherd, getting these players off the court that, see 38, 36, 40, even, 40 minutes of ball game definitely helps when you got to turn around and play another game on Monday.
Yeah, it's a quick turnaround. With the way the schedule is kind of working out right now, that's how you have to play these makeup games. So it is what it is. You got to face it the best way you can, but this certainly helps the Rams getting a little bit extra rest and not having to play as much as you normally would, because this game was over come the 4th quarter.
Yeah, as she would go at Lock Haven goes 1 of 2 from the line, 72-45 the score. That was Weigel. She's now at 8 points. Man with the foul. It's her second personal. At the line is Bowles. First shot is up and good. (73-45), 2:37 left in this ball game. I believe that this is accurate. Every player that is dressed today for Shepherd has played now. Three-pointer on the way there from Weigel. That is no good. Shepherd going the other way now. As Jordan Carr has it, her jumper is off the mark, no good. Weigel coming back the other way now. Her layup is up and no good. Rebounded there by Bowles. Under 2 minutes left in this ball game. Shepherd cruising to his 73-45 victory. As all reserves in the ball game, every player for Shepherd that is active has seen the floor, and a two there from Mackenzie Freeze. It's her 4th point of the ball game. Now she's 2 of 3 from the field, and a foul there on Freeze. So the and one attempt here. Basket good there by Corbin. Corbin 0 of 2 from the charity stripe so far today. Shot is up and good. 75-49. Minute 34 left in the contest. Shepherd cruising to this one. Madison Mertz has it out to Henderson. Henderson will dribble drive in, pass it out to Carr. Carr from 3. That one's off the mark, no good. Turnover. No, they'll call a block there. All right, not a block. It came off the hand, so it was a blocked shot. So Shepherd will retain possession. Here with 1:22 left in the ball game. In there to Bowles, hands it off to Freeze. Freeze now picks up her dribble. She'll pass it into Bowles. Bowles will turn around, lay that one off the glass, and that's no good. Rebounded there by Fetzko. Now Corbin running the court. She'll try to pass it down low. It'll be tipped around by Shepherd, so it'll remain as it goes out of bounds, remain in possession for Lock Haven. They're down 27 here with 1:04 left in the contest. Inbound to Corbin. Corbin out to Fetzko as we're under a minute left. Rebounded there by Fetzko. Fetzko now out to Mann. Mann will dribble drive that one in and off the glass and in. 75-50. Shepherd on top. 45 seconds left here. Carr. Now to Mertz. Mertz's long 3 is on the way, and she sinks that one. Madison Mertz, the sophomore out of North Hagerstown High School, puts the 3 in. 81-50 is the score.
Marley McLaughlin and Abby Beeman with quite the celebration there. A little trust fall on the three-pointer. I've never seen that one, but I don't know if we got that on film.
Shot clock is off here, so Shepherd will just run out the clock and cruise to an 81. Are they not calling that shot? It's not up there. It's not on the scoreboard.
We'll get it there.
Shepherd cruises to an 81-50 victory over Lock Haven to improve to 15-3 on the year and 9-3 in the PSAC. As Lock Haven falls to 8-9 and 5-8 in the PSAC. As before we hit break here, hopefully we'll be joined shortly. Avery Newport will be joined shortly by head coach Jenna Eckleberry. I don't know quite what's going on here.
She has to discuss something with the officials. I'm not certain exactly what it was.
I don't know. But now we'll be joined by Avery Newport with head coach Jenna Eckleberry. It's off. Mic's off.
See the girls that practice hard every single day to get our girls ready to play, come in and play the way they did. This shows how deep our bench are or how deep our bench is. I'm sorry, I was trying to figure out what Jordan did on that technical. So
that's okay.
But yeah, I thought we took care of the ball. I thought we rebounded well. I thought we played discipline. We always had a double team going down there when they did get it in. and that team out rebounds their opponent every single game by 7. So I don't know what the final numbers were, but we did a great job.
So you've got a doubleheader coming up with Westchester this week on Monday and Wednesday. How does this win prepare you for those games?
All these games prepare us for our next opponent. Westchester is very, very athletic. They got a first-team all-conference player. That's very good. So we just got to come out tomorrow for practice, get our minds focused on the next game. We're going to celebrate tonight and then get ready to go tomorrow.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Avery. What we'll do right now is we'll step aside for a 2-minute break and come back for an abbreviated postgame show next. You're tuned in to Shepherd Basketball on TV 10.
Are you considering selling your home and don't know where to start? Then call Chris Ross and the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. A Martinsburg High School graduate, Chris knows the local market, and he's proven it as #1 real estate team in West Virginia in 2019. Phone Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams at 304-579-7349 or go to callchrisross.com. Let's celebrate your real estate milestone together.
When will I be able to retire? How do I make the most of the money I have? How do I leave a lasting legacy to my loved ones? I'm Philip McCoy, financial advisor with the Mirius Group, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated. Call us today at 304-263-4343 to help you make the most of your financial future. Our office is located at 1270 Winchester Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC.
A reputation for caring, a legacy of service. At Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations, it's been our story since 1880. A family-owned business, we support the needs and wishes of families. We offer traditional services, as well as many options for cremation, customized remembrances, and pre-planning. Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations retains its family atmosphere and stays true to its roots. Contact us for advanced planning, or at your time of loss. We're here when you need us.
The right attorney can make all the difference in the outcome of your case.
I called Sutton and Janelle, the best lawyers you could ask for.
Sutton and Janelle Attorneys at Law. 70 years of collective legal experience. Family law, criminal defense, DUI, personal injury, and mediation.
Sutton and Janelle got the most favorable outcome I could have expected.
Visit Sutton and Janelle's new historic location, 224 West King Street in Martinsburg. Online at suttonandjanelle.com. Sutton and Janelle Attorneys at Law. They value your rights and are passionate about your success.
Welcome back to the Butcher Center here on the postgame show presented by the Palace Lounge on Edward Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg with full lunch and dinner menu and daily specials in a clean, comfortable atmosphere. Check out their menu on the Palace Lounge Facebook page. And Nick, Shepherd cruises to that 28-point victory to improve to 15-3 overall and 9-3 in the PSAC. Lockhaven falls to 8-10 overall and 5-9 in the PSAC. Obviously, story of this game is Sydney Clayton, 28 points, really took her out at the end of that third quarter and didn't need to have her play a lot because they got to play again on Monday and Wednesday and next Saturday.
Yeah, she played tremendous. The whole team played really well, I think. It was a good performance throughout the game. Some players might have not had their best shooting days, but they did other good things. I think Abby Beeman had a nice game to go along with Clayton, helping her set up a lot of those baskets that she was able to get. So just a good performance by Shepherd. And Rams back in the win column and see if they can keep this momentum because Westchester will be a much bigger challenge.
And you got them back-to-back.
Than Lockhaven, and it will be a big game.
It definitely will. Now let's get into the game stats brought to you by Bechtel Jewelers, West Virginia's largest Pandora retailer on Route 11 South and Inwood, taking care of you like it's nobody's business. First for Shepherd, obviously mentioned Sydney Clayton. She went 12 of 17 from the field, 4 of 4 from the charity stripe. She had 7 total rebounds with a block and 28 total points. And behind her, Abby Beeman, 5 of 9 from the field, 3 of 5 from beyond the arc, 2 of 3 from the charity stripe, 4 boards, 6 assists, 15 points, and 11 points from Marley McLaughlin, 3 of 11, 1 of 6, 4 of 4 from the charity stripe, 5 boards on the defensive side of the ball, 2 steals, and 11 points for her. Then you have off the bench, you have Jordan Smith with 5, Kara Miner with 3, Maddie White with 4, Mackenzie Freeze with 5, 2 from Henderson and from Shipley. And looking over at Lock Haven, 8 points for Wiggle off the bench. 9 points there for Fetzko. She led the way for the whole team. Then 7 points from Corbin off the bench. 7 points from Fitzmaurice. 6 points from Metzger. 5 points there from Parker. 3 points from Lawyer and 2 points from Mann. Overall, team stats-wise, Shepherd shot 44.8% to 26.5 for Lock Haven. They shot 29.2 from 3 to 14.8. They shot 73.3 from the charity stripe to 62.5. They were rebounded, Shepherd was, by 1, 46 to 45. They out-rebounded Lock Haven on the defensive side, 35 to 28. And Shepherd led the entirety of the ball game. Just a great performance overall by the team in a dominating fashion, Nick.
Yeah, did a lot of good things. The only thing that they really struggled from at all was three-point shooting a little bit, but rebounding was really good. They ended up losing the rebounding battle, but only by 1. And, overall did a great job in this game, and it's a really good win for the Rams. And now we'll see kind of how the men's team can do.
Yeah, that was your game stats brought to you by Bechtel Jewelers, West Virginia, the largest Pandora retailer on Route 11 South in Inwood, taking care of you like nobody's business. Now as we continue this abbreviated Palace Lounge post-game show, we'll get the awards here by Nick. First, we'll start with the rejection of the game, brought to you by Cody's Body Shop at 851 Wilson Street in Martinsburg. Family owned, offering superior customer service, great pricing, and a job done by experienced certified technicians. Call them at 304-901-4777 or visit their Facebook page. Nick, Cody's Body Shop rejection of the game.
I'm going to go with Hannah Myers. She had a nice defensive positioning play that resulted in a blocked shot underneath the basket.
So they didn't count that 3 in the official number.
Interesting. Not sure why that would be. But either way, they have it right here, though. Madison Mertz, three-pointer.
I don't know. I thought it was 81. I
guess. Maybe it's 75 at that point. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. But the rejection of the game going to Hannah Myers. She had a good block on a tough drive to the baseline. And she just went straight up. It was perfect defense.
Definitely was. Now over to the Parsons Ford moment of the game, brought to you by Parsons Ford, 1400 Shepherdstown Road. And online at ParsonsFordofMartinsburg.com. They became number 1 by making you number 1 first. Nick, your Parsons Ford moment of the game.
Yeah, this one didn't really impact the game in terms of scoreboard and the ultimate final score. But I think when Sydney Clayton came out in the second half, it just started knocking down a bunch of mid-range shots. Not really something that you typically see from her game. And nearly had her career high today. So that moment for me was just a real great showing that she is more than just a post player. She has a nice mid-range game as well.
Definitely. Now for your WVU Medicine Player of the Game, brought to you by WVU Medicine, Berkeley and Jefferson Medical Centers, leading healthcare here and everywhere. I think this was obvious, Nick.
Yeah, this is a no-doubter. Sydney Clayton, 28 points, 7 rebounds, no assists, but 1 block, and just a real good performance. And if she kept playing, she could have really racked up the numbers.
She could have probably got a career high, which was 35, set in 2018, December of 2018. But great game by her and all of Shepherd as they now improve. As I mentioned, where's that number? Is it's 15-3 and 9-3 in the PSAC. This was your post-game show brought to you by the Palace Lounge on Edwin Miller Boulevard with a full lunch and dinner menu with daily specials and a clean, comfortable atmosphere. Check out their menu on the Palace Lounge Facebook page. That does it for this broadcast. For our intern, cameraman, and sideline reporter, Avery Newport, cameraman Donald Kenny, Colin McLaughlin back in the studio, Nick Verzolini, I'm Spencer Fee saying so long. We'll be back in a few minutes. Stay tuned for a new stream as Shepherd Men's Hoops gets ready to take on Lock Haven. Nick will be on the call. I'll be his color man. And so saying farewell here for just a few moments from the Butcher Center.
That concludes today's action of Division II college basketball featuring the Shepherd University Rams. The contest was brought to you by Smallwood and Small Insurance Group. Contact them today at 304-263-3361. Chris Ross of the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. Contact them today at callchrisross.com. Sutton and Janelle Attorneys at Law. Contact them at suttonandjanelle.com or visit their offices at 224 West King Street in Martinsburg. Orsini's Home Store, not just an appliance store any longer. They're at 360 Hack Wilson Way in Martinsburg, or go to orsinis.com. The Marius Group of Financial Advisors. Call them at 304-263-4343. The Palace Lounge off Edwin Miller Boulevard. Go to their Facebook page for their full menu. And the Manchin Ferretti Law Firm. Go to wvjusticelawyers.com. This has been a WRNR and TV10 broadcast. All rights reserved.
Hi, this is Lauren from Orsini.